Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn about some phrasal verbs with the verb fall. Okay, so let's start. Number one, to fall about. To fall about means to laugh frantically, that is, to laugh without control. Or we can say to laugh too much. For example, I just fell about when I heard the child's funny joke. So I laughed too much or I laughed without control when I heard the joke. Okay, next we have to fall back. To fall back means to retreat. That is to move away or to escape or to run away from a place when someone is in danger. For example, the soldiers of the defeated army quickly began to fall back to avoid being captured by the enemy. So the defeated soldiers started to fall back or retreat from the danger of being captured. Okay, so that was fall back. Now we have fall back on, and its meaning is totally different from fall back. Okay, so let's understand. To fall back on means to use something as an assistance or help when we are in some difficult situation. To fall back on also means to ask someone for help when we are in a difficult situation. For example, the family had lost everything in the flash flood. Now they have nothing to fall back on. So all the belongings of the family were lost in the flood and they don't have anything that they can use in such a difficult situation. Or we can say they don't have any relatives living nearby on whom they can fall back. Well, do we see in this sentence how the phrasal verb fall back on is used? Actually, fall back on is a phrasal prepositional verb. It has a verb fall, an adverb back, and the preposition on. Here we have separated the final preposition by placing whom in between the verb adverb part and the preposition itself. But in the first sentence, all the three elements have been written at one place. But in the second sentence, they have been written separately. So that was fall back on. Now we have fall behind. To fall behind simply means to be unable to maintain the same speed as others. For example, she was falling behind the other students while she ran. That is, she was unable to run at the same speed as others. Okay, then we say fall behind on when we are unable to meet deadlines. Deadlines refer to dates on which we fall behind to make certain payments. For example, the family has been falling behind on its rent payments for the past 3 months. So the family has been unable to meet the deadline for rent payment. Okay, so that was fall behind on. Next we have fall behind in. We say fall behind in our study or work. For example, she had fallen behind in her studies because of her illness. This means that her progress in her studies has become slow because she was sick. For the same sentence, we can also say she fell behind in her project work. Okay. Next, we have to fall out. To fall out means to stop being friendly with someone or to have some disagreement with that person. For example, one of my classmates always falls out with others. So, one of my classmates always falls out. That is, he or she always quarrels with others. Okay, next we have to fall off. To fall off means to decrease the quantity or number of something or to decrease the magnitude or level of something. For example, the demand for our textiles has largely fallen off in the market. For this sentence, the level of demand for textiles has fallen off. And to show the decrease in the number of something, we can say her followers on social media have significantly fallen off. That is, the number of her followers on social media has decreased. Okay, so that was fall off. Next we have to fall in. We say fall in to describe a situation where something breaks apart and falls towards the inner side of an object or a structure. Let's understand it with the help of a sentence. The roof of our old house is very weak. It may fall in any time. So, as the roof is very weak, it may break apart anytime. And when it breaks, it will fall towards the inner side of the house or the building. So, that is to fall in. Okay, next we have to fall through. To fall through means to be unsuccessful in something. For example, our plans for the evening party are falling through because of the ongoing heavy rain. That is, our plans for the evening party are going to be unsuccessful because of the heavy rain. So that is fall through, to be unsuccessful. So these were some phrasal verbs with the verb fall. Hope you will like the video. Thanks for watching.